every action that you do should take you forward to your North Star. We spent time in one of the earlier episodes talking about reverse engineering and the power of that. That if you work at your vision, your North Star first, for whether it be for your life or whether it be for the project you're working on, and then you work on the strategy and then the tactic and then the task, you rebuild it or reverse engineer it from that side, that you'll know that every action is moving you forward. As you're building momentum, this intention continues and you gain not just efficiency, but you gain purpose and fulfillment in doing that. For me, I would say that there are thousands of times that this has shown up. The one time that I really grabbed it, I think, is around meetings. We all, at least I'm assuming you probably agree with me, that we don't love meetings. We don't look and go, ooh, can I go to 10 more meetings today? I led large teams, and for a long time, I had a lot of meetings. I would have a meeting for this and a meeting for that and a meeting for every other thing. And when I had meetings, I noticed that people were leaving them feeling maybe that they just dreaded the next one, or that it was okay but not great. I finally learned through both trial and error and study and mentorship that meetings should typically only have two purposes: decisions and development. And that if you consider the cost of a meeting, the opportunity cost of all the people there, all the time that they spend that they could be going and doing, all of their actual cost of being there, and then you only have a meeting when you have enough of a reason to where you know you're going to get the return on investment, and you treat it that way with the team. But then you also make the meeting not about things that could have been in an email. That's a big meme and a joke for everybody. It's also that for a reason, because it was real. If you say, no, we're only going to come together to make decisions and to specifically improve ourselves or get better, meetings changed completely for me. That was intentional movement. We were intentionally moving in the meeting, but we also intentionally moved the organization that I was with as I shifted that. More recently, as I have worked with my team here in Leaders Must Lead, my company, we are on this march with Strategic Momentum Coaching, our group coaching program. And for those of you who want more information about that, you can check out the playlist on our Leaders Must Lead YouTube channel, or you're welcome to look in the comments to this episode as well for a link to take a look and learn more. Our commitment as a team is to get to 100 SMC members. Why? Because we have it anchored in a lot of different places that are less relevant for this, but knowing that we need to get to 100, now we have intentional movement because we've built every step, every strategy, the focus of all of our time spent as a team and our task assignments toward that. So we know that everything we do, whether it be this podcast or otherwise, moves us closer to that goal. What's the action for you? This one is straightforward, and it is a little bit of a repeat from what you heard before, but it's more of an acceleration. Keep vision, strategy, tactic, and task in mind. That's the order. Reverse engineer. Now that you've done it to get to this point where you're starting to get momentum, there's a tendency to walk away from it, a tendency to start shooting from the hip and just doing tasks as they come up and randomly grabbing, oh, well, let's change strategy. We got a bright new idea. Pause, breathe, reset, and stay in your vision, strategy, tactic, task framework, and your movement will remain intentional. Your efficiency will remain high, and you will turn that flywheel again and again and again, and you'll gain much more momentum.